Welcome back to VC's Craft World. Let's do story time. So, let's start off by saying, first and foremost, God is good. So this morning, got up. First of all, yesterday sales were through the roof, successful. I'm so happy, so excited that I was blessed with tons and tons of sales yesterday. So I get up this morning and getting ready, and I figured I sold a ton of gifts yesterday. So I only had, I think it was like 8 gifts left. So yesterday, excuse me for clearing my throat. So yesterday, I ended up leaving the 8 gifts in the car, and I'm pretty sure I locked my car door. So, this morning getting ready, I go out and there's a police officer in my driveway, and he's just standing there like taking notes. So I'm thinking, that's weird. What's going on? But I don't break any laws or anything. I'm legit. So I spoke. I said, good morning. He spoke back, and not to make the story long, he said that there were some car break-ins in the neighborhood. And he said, were you one of them? Is your car okay? And so I'm just going to the trunk. I wasn't going to the inside of the car. I go to the trunk, and I'm getting ready to put my helium machine in there because, I'm selling balloons as well. So I'm like, oh no, my car is good. I'm fine. I'm straight. And then he said, do you mind if I take a look? So I'm like, okay. So he's looking through my driver's side window. He peeps in. Well, lo and behold, he said, did you leave your middle console wide open? I'm like, oh my gosh. So I look, I'm peeking through the window. At this point, he's like, okay, I don't want you to touch the car. I have another officer coming because, other people in the neighborhood. Now, I have a small cul-de-sac that I live in. It's probably 10 homes over here in my subdivision. So he said, don't touch the car. I have another officer coming. They're going to fingerprint. So I said, okay. But I'm thinking, oh my gosh, so I couldn't. So then once the officer, right before he came, he put the glove on, and he said, you can peek through. So I peeked through the back, and I saw, a couple of baskets, at the angle that I couldn't get all the way in. He wouldn't let me. He wouldn't allow me. So they were fingerprinting and ran it through the database. Well, actually, they didn't run it through the database because the only fingerprints in the car were mine. So long story short, he said, I told him that I was on my way out to go sell my baskets. And he said that, it won't take long. So they took pictures and everything. I opened, when they said it was okay for me to open my trunk. I mean, not my trunk, my back seat door. Yeah, they took all the baskets except they took 6. They only left 2. Of course, I had 3 big ones and then some other ones. So I can't even get my thought process together because it's so frustrating. When someone takes from you, I feel violated. Yes, it was my fault. I probably should not have left my baskets in the car, but I was drained. It's my car, okay, my driveway. And like I said, I was tired. I was hot, sweaty. The last thing I was thinking about was lugging, 8 baskets into the house. Now that I know better, I Would have, I should have. Yes, I do know that. I understand before people flood the comments and say, that's your fault. I'm not taking the responsibility off of me of not, of saying that I shouldn't have anyway. I'm so mad I can't even get the words out, but the thing of it is my car, my driveway, my stuff. So, and my daughter, she makes a couple of baskets as well with me. So they took her baskets and she just wanted to make extra money for her pocket. So of course, we were both frustrated and we were ready to cry and, oh my gosh. And I saw her eyes swell up and I'm like, no, not today. Not today. The devil does not get to steal my joy. Yes, you might have taken some material items. Yes, I'm grateful and thankful that they didn't come into my home or do anything else, or that I didn't hear it and, try to go out. But you do not get to steal my joy. So I took, I had the 2 baskets that were there. I had made more baskets. I think I made like 7 more or 8 more baskets to take out to go sell this morning. So, and then I had some balloons, and then I stopped by Sam's Club and picked up some flowers. But I say this, I tell my story, and I should say a testimony, honestly, because the old me would have felt defeated, depleted, and just curled up and wanted to cry and feel sorry for myself. But this new me right here, I've been working on myself. I'm a work in progress. This new me right here said, no, that's it. It's not working. I'm not having it. I'm proving it to myself, to my daughter, and to God that I want this business. I deserve this business. Things will happen. Things will happen. People will try to steal from you. But you know what? I'm pushing on. I'm pushing on. You're not stopping me from doing anything that God has for me. And the first thing that I could think of is no weapon formed against me shall prosper. That was the first thing that came to my mind when I decided I'm moving on. I'm pushing through this. Yes, it was money. It was products. It was baskets. But I have my life. I have my health. My family does as well. And I just wanted to come on camera, not to pull anybody's leg or to feel sorry, but I just wanted to let people know that bad things happen to good people. I want to say I'm a good person, and things happen. But I also was happy at the end of the day because I was able to show my daughter how to stand up, hold your head up, be a woman, and push through. Push through, because things will happen. So at the end of the day, I want to say this. I got the glory. I went out, I put my table, I only had one table because, I didn't have as much as I thought. But when God came through, he said, watch this. When I tell you I sold out, I call it a sellout because I only had one basket left. One basket left. People were coming up. They were coming, they were getting out of their cars, men, did I have any women today? Yes, I did. I had a woman who purchased for her daughter. But when I tell you, I sold out. God showed up and showed out, and I sold out. Matter of fact, I think that's going to be the name of this video. But I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for his blessings, which is what I was telling my daughter, and which is what I want to tell you. Listen, things will happen and bad things will happen. That's not the time to, and I don't want to say that, I don't want to take away from negativity that, the bad things that happen. You have a right to feel a certain type of way. You do, because I did. But at the end of the day, you don't let anyone steal your joy and take away from you what God has on the inside. That, to me, is worth way more than those 6 baskets that they took. So, please, just know, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm more than okay. I'm a conqueror. When I tell you, I made so much money. I didn't make as much today as I did yesterday, but I made really good money this whole weekend. And I pray and I hope that everyone here has done the same. Thank you so much for watching VC's Craft World. Thank you so much for subscribing and comments. I truly appreciate it. But this day, this Mother's Day, has been a learning lesson and has been the best Mother's Day. I know, because that happened this morning, that means God is going to bless me even more abundantly. So I won't let it take away from my day, my joy, or anything. And don't you let anybody take away from you. Thank you so much. Love you, VC's Craft World and fam.